Xavier and Rock, Rhea, Tiffany, Roman, Waller, Raquel, Bliss, and Thea, and Randy Nakamura.
All right. Let's start this bitch off right. Customized match. 2-on-2. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Is this a team I need to make?
Aren't they already a team?
Yeah, I may have deleted them. That's
Okay.
I'll do it
Uh,
later. They're wearing matching gear, so this
yeah.
is back when they were still actually teaming.
I mean, they still are teaming now.
Well, technically, yes. It's
Okay, versus Selena Vega and Michin. We got Sheamus versus JD McDonough. 74. Okay, he's moving up. He's moving up.
only a 72 for me.
Oh shit, another 2-on-2. I forgot this week was full of tag matches. Tiffany and Bliss versus Chelsea. Piper. Yeah.
Just
Shit.
running the match back.
Yep. Shinsuke Nakamura versus, oh, he's an 89 now. Angelo Dawkins. Final match. Tag team. The Rock and Jimmy Uso. Jim Uso versus A-Town Down Under. Except. Alright, here we go. No promos to start. Match is what starts Monday Night Raw.
Gotcha.
Everyone is waiting to see who Zelina's partner is going to be when Michin comes out. Liv and Raquel laugh. They are more than ready to take her on. But their own hubris is what takes them down, as they don't take Michin seriously enough. And while Zelina is fighting Raquel ringside, she's able to hit Eat Defeat on Liv for the win. Woo, let's go, Michin debut win. All right, Mercedes makes her decision on what the first stipulation she wants for the pay-per-view. For the first stage, I don't need any special stipulation. I've already proven I could beat you easily. So, I want I just want a regular match. We don't even need to go another stage. I see you there, Rocks. All right. Jey Uso promo package breaking down the entire rivalry brings up the fact that Rikishi was just recently was able to speak again after Randy's attack. He says that at Night of Champions, this is about more than just the title. It's about making sure Randy can't walk out of that arena on his own. Bloodline promo package. Rock talks about having it all and it all being taken away because of the weak leader that was Roman Reigns. But now he's in charge, and they will get everything back, starting with the tag team championship at Clash of Champions. All right, finally get this match. Adam Cole, Finn Balor, and Mello are ringside. They keep interfering. until finally the Street Profits and Mello come to fight them off. Sheamus looks at what's going on ringside when he makes eye contact with Trick. Trick gives him a look that says, "We're not done yet." After all the chaos is done, Sheamus gets the win. Get Roxanne making her choice for what her stipulation that she wants. Mercedes has done nothing but make my life hell since coming back. So, with that being said, I want to return the favor. For my stipulation, I choose Hell in a Cell. See you there, Monet. Alright. Tiffany Bliss versus Chelsea Piper. Chelsea and Piper get the win once again and immediately start to rub it in the faces of Tiffany and Bliss. Chelsea and Piper win. Lol. KO promo. I've seen the comments. Oh, he only cares about the controller, not the title. That controller was the first gift my son gave to me, and it meant more than anything on this planet. So, when I get my hands on The Rock, you're not gonna be able to walk out of that arena on your own. Fucking same shit. Okay. That Jay said to Randy. Okay. Uh, Shinsuke versus Angelo Dawkins. Shinsuke continues this dominant run he's on and takes care of business against Dawkins, despite all the chaos that was happening ringside due to this little faction war they got going on. All right. Tiffany and Bliss backstage, icing up when Bliss just screams in anger and pushes everything off the trainer's table. That's it. We have to lock in. We can't let that woman taunt us anymore. She's so. Ah! Tiffany jumps in with, I have an idea. I'm going to pitch it to Eric. See if he thinks it'll be TV worthy. We're going to get them back. I swear. Randy Orton promo package. Basically showing the Legend Killer era mixed with what he did to Jay and Rikishi. While it's playing, Randy says, "What I did to your father, Jay, is only a taste of what I'm going to do to you. For the first time in a long time, the apex predator has become the hunted. I appreciate the challenge, but this won't end well for you. Your entire bloodline better watch their backs. Because I'm not only going to be known as the Legend Killer, people will know me as the Hawaii Killer." Okay.
It's gonna end that bloodline. Rikishi, you have too many kids.
Honestly. Rick and Cena backstage. Alright, Cena. As you know, this upcoming match between Randy and Jay will be their final one. So, that means we'll have another number one contenders match. And as your manager, I've booked you in it. You really think I deserve it? I've done nothing but lose to Nakamura. Oh, he's in the match too. So now you get to avenge your loss. In a match with stakes. Come on, you got this. I believe in you more than I believe in Joe Hendry. Wow, that means a lot. Thanks. That's what I'm here for. Besides, Randy's a 16-time champion now too. You have to make your move quick. Rock and Jimmy versus A-Town Down Under. Rock and Jimmy win Law. After the match, Grayson looks furious. Theory goes to console him, but Waller just storms off. Rock and Jimmy are about to celebrate when KO comes from behind with a chair and attacks them both. Stone Cold comes in a little while after to hit them with stunners. Alright. Surprised you have Bobby on the fucking participant. Alright. Ricochet, Karrion Cross. What's next?
Cora Jade versus Indy Hartwell.
Alright.
Then it is a 6-woman tag. Just a 3v3.
Ah, shit.
Pure Fusion Collective. And then Io Kairi Asuka. God damn.
Alright.
And then LA Knight versus Ilya Dragunov for the US title.
Alright.
And then Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley.
Bob. Alright. Let's do it.
Okay. Just like promised, Karrion Kross said he was going to be opening the show this week. So we open tonight with Karrion Kross versus Ricochet. Karrion Kross wins. After the match, Final Testament continues to beat down on Ricochet. Cody comes rushing out for the save. AOP leave the ring and just laugh as they head up the ramp after leaving a beaten up Ricochet in the ring. We head to the back. Karrion Kross is interviewed after the match and says tonight was just a simple message to Cody and Ricochet. At Night of Champions, they will be sending an even bigger message to the Rebel Society once they capture those tag team titles. This group was always destined to wreak havoc on SmackDown, and now everyone is understanding his vision. Um, then we see come out to the ring, Sami Zayn and Bronson Reed. He says he doesn't know why Bronson's music played last week, as he knew Bronson wasn't there. He says they are past that now though, and has to focus on Night of Champions. The Rebel Society comes out, and CM Punk says he has just one request for their match, and that is no interference from Bronson. Sami says he's not in control of Bronson, so he's unable to make that promise. Punk questions that and mentions Bronson's interference at Survivor Series, which won Sami his title. He mentions the fact that Bronson comes to the ring with him every week. If he's doing it on his own, then he has to be one of the dumbest people he's ever met. Bronson goes to step to Punk, but Sami holds him back. Sami looks at Punk and says the best he can do is give his word it'll just be one-on-one. Punk goes to shake Sami's hand, but Sami and Bronson just exit the ring and leave. Cut to some commercials, come back. We have Cora Jade versus Indy Hartwell. Cora Jade wins.
We don't have commercials on Raw, by the way. No commercials.
We occasionally have commercials. After the match, Paige comes storming down to the ring and confronts Cora Jade. The Rebel Society are in the ring as well, just standing behind Cora. Paige starts ripping it into Cora for the attack last week, and how could she do that? Cora grabs a mic and says Paige brought this upon herself. For weeks, all Cora wanted to do was get to talk to one of her idols and express her appreciation for her. But what happened? Every time Paige would just ignore her and go handle other business. They always say never meet your idols, and after meeting Paige, she now understands why people say that. She then drops a mic, and Cora and the Rebel Society leave the ring. Camera is cut backstage following this to Drew McIntyre and Bronson Reed brawling. Sami Zayn is trying to break them apart, but they are just too hell-bent on destroying one another. They go crashing through the backstage area, and both are using whatever is around them to hit each other. Their brawl has no boundaries as they go crashing through the hair and makeup area, in which one of the ladies working there gets run over by the two men. The brawl continues until enough security arrives to pull the two men apart. Both yell at one another as they are separated. Uh, Following that, we cut to a different part of backstage. Damage Control speak about their win over Pure Fusion Collective and going on to Night of Champions to face the women's tag champs. They speak about how at Night of Champions they start the reascension of Damage Control, and once again they will run the women's division in all of WWE. Pure Fusion Collective confront them and congratulate them on getting lucky last week. Io laughs and says lucky. Io says they are the best faction on SmackDown and didn't get lucky. Sonya says if they believe they're the best, then how about they put it to the test? The three of them are heading to the ring. If Damage Control are brave enough, they can send three of their own to see who's the better faction. We head to the ring. Damage Control versus Pure Fusion Collective. Damage Control wins.
Wait a minute. Who won between Cora and Indy?
Cora.
Okay, I
Sorry.
figured.
I think I said that. But I may have
Whatever.
quickly went into the post-match stuff. I think you're too focused on the commercials.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Um, After that match, Wade Barrett reads an email from the anonymous GM which speaks about the brawl between Bronson and Drew McIntyre earlier tonight. They say they are fine with the two when the two brawl amongst themselves, but when innocent bystanders get hurt in the process is where they draw the line. Next week they'll be at the show to properly introduce themselves to the roster and also to invite Bronson and Drew to the ring so they can receive their punishment in person. Tonight, Sami, since you are unable to prevent that situation from happening, I will be giving you a match in the main event. You'll be going one-on-one against the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Boom, 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 boom.
Um, LA Knight then makes his way to the ring for his open challenge. He speaks about Ilya and Braun Breaker both seeming to be chomping at the bit to get a shot at the megastar, so since he has already beat one of them last week, he is ready to beat the other, and Ilya makes his way down to the ring. Um, Towards the end of the match, we see Braun Breaker run in. He goes to hit Ilya with a spear, but Ilya moves out of the way, and LA Knight gets hit with the spear instead. LA Knight wins via DQ. We'll then go backstage. Becky, Bayley, Charlotte, and Paige are discussing Night of Champions. Bayley says it's been a long time since she last held a women's championship and is looking forward to the chance at the PLE. Becky says she is not going to take it easy on her just because they are friends. Bayley says she wouldn't accept anything else. Charlotte then speaks and says she looks forward to taking on whoever comes out on top. You see an upset Paige in the background. Becky asks if she is okay, and Paige says she is fine, she's confused by this Cora Jade situation. Charlotte says she is just trying to make a name for herself at Paige's expense. Paige says maybe she's right, but part of her thinks that somehow she is in the wrong. Charlotte says not to think too deeply about it. Um, We then go to Sami Zayn getting interviewed about having yet another match this week. Sami says he is tired of this. Every week he is being thrown into matches. Does the GM not understand that he is the champion? He deserves to be treated like it. Also, he is being punished for something Bronson did. He said earlier tonight that he does not control Bronson, so why is he being punished for the actions of another man? Next week, the GM says he'll be making his first appearance here. I'm going to let him know that this is not how a champion should be treated. Punk then confronts Sami and says after the PLE he won't need to complain anymore about this champion's treatment, as Punk will be the new heavyweight champion and will alleviate all of Sami's troubles. Sami goes to say something but hears his music and begrudgingly heads to the ring. In the main event, Sami Zayn wins. After the match, Sami looks completely exhausted as this is his third consecutive week with a tough challenge. He holds his title high, but you wonder what condition Sami is in going against Punk at Night of Champions.
Weak sauce. Already
I know
tired
he's
after
not.
the third week.
I mean, he's not Roman Reigns. Also,
Exactly.
Sami's a smaller guy. He has had to go up against big human beings, except
Okay.
AJ. But AJ's hella talented.
Roman Reigns had to fight Omos.
He had to fight Akira Tozawa.
He had to fight Omos.
He had to fight Akira
He had to
fucking
fight
Tozawa for the
John
title.
Cena. Finn Balor and it's a
Listen, just
different.
because I'm not giving this man 3 matches every pay-per-view and a match every week,
And the house show circuit.
it's working 2 matches every house show. It's working every
Three.
single house show. Like Roman, you're gonna have to work California in the morning and work fucking New York in the evening. Fucking catch the red eye. You're working 3 matches each show.
Man, he been gone for a while.
He has been. You work that man into the ground.